Hi everyone, greetings from south of France, and today I wanted to talk about the hidden costs of powering through, because we have to do a reality check. We're not just seeing a temporary spike in stress, but we are witnessing a systemic surge of long-term sicknesses and chronic burnout, because the problem is that companies try to solve this by offering generic wellness apps or yoga days. And it's not working because the problem is not the employee resilience, it's organizational infrastructure. The trap is that companies are spinning in cycles because of internal blind spots. And when you work inside of a system for too long, you develop an organizational blindness, which is normal. You normalize the dysfunction, and the feedback loop is that leadership asks HR to fix it, to fix burnout, and to do tweaks, and they tweak internal policies, and managers enforce the same old frameworks. It's an echo chamber, and you cannot see the flaws in the house when you're trapped in the basement. And why internal surveys fail is because employees rarely disclose the real reason for burning out due to psychological safety concerns. They say workload when the actual issue is usually toxic micromanagement or rigid cultural norms. And the missing link between neurodivergence and burnouts are hidden. And let's do a second shift, because there's an estimate of 20% of neurodivergence in the world, and they are everywhere. They're in corporates, absolutely everywhere. So just like trying to look and act neurotypical is a cognitive drain known as masking. The sensory structure and overload is open plan offices, vague unwritten communication rules, and a standard 9 to 5 expectation. And this is causing like constant sensory overload. And then there's also the justice sensitivity, because a lot of professionals, they are highly attuned and have a sense of fairness, which is not always given. So they see inefficiencies, unfair treatment, misalignment with values and reality. And the data gap is that research shows neurodivergent employees are twice as likely to experience high symptoms of burnout, yet almost half avoid disclosing their condition due to their career stigmatization. And companies are entirely blind to this massive flight risk. The solution is that you need an external person that is coming in, because the internal politics, historical biases, systemic blindness of your organization can only be looked at from an external perspective, because as an external, you can see the blind spots almost immediately. And for that, you need more flexibility in environments, outcome-based performance metrics, etc., etc. So the bottom line is that when you build a workplace that is safe and accessible for a neurodivergent brain, you can create an environment where everyone stops burning out, not only the neurodivergents.